Hey guys, it's Hannah. Today I am back with another video. If you think like the camera quality is a little bit different, I'm just on my phone because I want to show you guys like a bunch of different stuff. It was kind of hard setting up with my camera because I don't have like an autofocus on it. So it was a little bit difficult, so sorry about that. But I just wanted to show you guys like everything that I have. So basically I have behind me like two pretty like decent sized boxes filled with a bunch of makeup that I've recently cleared out from my whole collection. I used to have like these two huge towers on my desk and I've recently like cut that down. I got rid of like a ton of brushes and stuff. Those I did unfortunately like throw out, but there are a couple that I kept so I can show you guys like what I'm not going to be keeping anymore, let you know why. But first I wanted to kind of go over some of my favorites that I have kept in my collection. So I have a ton of eyeshadow palettes. I guess I'll just show you like a couple of those so far because I don't know, I only have like a couple faves, but there are some that like I just can't get rid of because they're like limited edition and stuff like that. So one of my favorites, like weirdly enough, is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. This one is so cute. I got this, I think it was like on sale somewhere, but this color right here, this is in the shade Butter Pecan or Butter Pecan, however you say it. It is so pretty. Let me swatch it for you. I even use it as like a highlight sometimes. You can see it's just so glowy. I had swatched a bronzer on my hand, that's what that is, but you can see how glowy it is. Like it is so pretty. It's like my favorite thing. And then I also really like the like more cool toned like neutral shades in it, and this gold right here is also gorgeous. This is in the shade Caramel. It's like the most perfect like kind of bronzy color. That one's right here. You can't really see it that well, but I really like this one. I don't know if you can still get it. I think you might be able to get it at Ulta, maybe Sephora, I don't know. But I think they also have this at like Marshalls sometimes. So if you ever see it there, I would definitely get it because I really like it. And again, another thing I really like is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette. You can see I have dug into this one a lot. This is like my favorite like matte cream shade. That one's really good. That's the shade Peaches and Cream. And then weirdly enough, you guys might not believe me, but I actually love this Ulta Beauty Rose Gold palette. This came in like, I don't know, I think, oh no, you know what, someone actually gifted me this. One of my boyfriend's siblings gave me this for Christmas, and I was like, okay, really cute, you know, like the colors are pretty good, but these shadows are so awesome. I actually really like these. What I usually do is take the shade Prosecco, which is like a cream shade, put that all over, and then I absolutely love this shade right here. It's called Breathless. It's like kind of like a taupey color. And then I put like the shades Chandelier on my lid, and then you can highlight with whatever one of the other shades and like darken it up with these ones. But this is a really great palette. Again, this is the Rose Gold palette from Ulta. Love that one. And then of course my classic is the Modern Renaissance from Anastasia. This one is so good. You can see I've used this one a ton as well. I hit pan on like 3 colors pretty much, almost 5 because this one is almost hitting pan. But yeah, these are really pretty. Again, I love the shade Warm Taupe, Tempera, and then these shimmery shadows right here, the shade Vermeer and Primavera. These are gorgeous. This is like if I want my makeup to come out good, like guaranteed, like it'll come out really nice, I always go for this palette. So I really like that one. Another like kind of newer one, I also got this from one of my boyfriend's siblings, so thank you for that. This is the Desi Katie Dose of Colors palette. These colors are so pretty. This blue is amazing. It's like so cool. It's like a purpley blue shift. It's not really coming up on camera, but in person it's like the coolest color. And then of course I love the neutral colors, and then even the other like glitters and shimmers, they're just so nice. Like this is just such a really good palette. I really like that one. I have a couple more here. I'm just gonna like fly through. None of them are really like stand out like my favorites. I guess this is like a good traveling one. This is the Tarte Clay Play Volume 2. It has like a bronzer, blush, highlight, and then it has some really good shades. That one's really good. And then what else I have in here, I have the Naked Urban Decay, the brush in here, so this is the Naked Urban Decay palette. Again, really pretty. They don't make this anymore. They came out with the Reloaded one. I don't know how different the colors are, but I got this when it was like 50% off at Ulta, so got that. Then I have the Anastasia Prism palette. This one is also really gorgeous. It's kind of more funky color, so I don't go for it all the time, but if I want to do like a fun look, I'll use that one. Then I also have the Norvina palette. This is another really pretty one. These colors are also super gorgeous, kind of more purpley and pink tones in there, a little bit more cool toned. That one's super fun. Really pretty shimmers in there. I don't really use this one that much just because I don't really like do crazy makeup like on the daily. This is another one. My boyfriend's sister got me this. This is the Kat Von D eyeshadow palette. I forgot what the name of this one is. I don't remember the name of this one, but it's basically, it might be Divine. I don't know. It says Divine inside here. It's like these blue colors, which is pretty cool. It has like a silver, which is really nice, and then this like kind of yellow gold, and a super black. So if you want a really black shadow, this one's really good. Promise I'm almost done with my palettes. This isn't an eyeshadow palette, but I have the Anastasia Cream Contour palette in the shade Fair. If I cream contour, which isn't really often, I use this. It's really nice. I like that one. Then I have the Cocoa Collection by Kylie Cosmetics. This is the pressed powder face palette. So it has a bronzer, 2 highlighters, and then a blush. These are really pretty. I don't use it as much as I probably should. This highlight is like too dark for me, and this one's like super blinding, so it's like a lot, but if you like a really bright highlight, then I do recommend that one. The blush is also really pretty. Everything has like kind of like a shimmer, like a gold sheen to it, so if you don't like shimmer, then I wouldn't get this. I don't know if it's still available on the website, if you can even get this, but I like it a lot. I don't use it as often just because like I typically go for like a single bronzer instead, but this one I was thinking about decluttering and getting rid of, but this is the Nubian by Juvia's Place, but because like I don't know, I feel like I have these shades in like other palettes, but the shimmers are so pretty. Like I couldn't do it, like I couldn't get rid of it. Like this one, like they're just so soft, like oh my gosh, like I don't even know how to explain it. No matter, like you'll see this one definitely, like that is that shade right here. This one, it's like crazy how beautiful they are, and that's what all the shimmers are like, even like the darker ones. And then there's also really pretty mattes in here. I also love using this dark brown shade to like darken up the crease. I don't know, it's just really good. I was thinking just because I have like similar colors, but the formula honestly is what made me keep it. Like that, it's just so good. So this was like my first high-end eyeshadow palette. This is the Tartelette by Tarte completely matte eyeshadow palette. This I used all the time. This is a black, but I actually dropped this and the black broke. But this was something that I used a lot in high school because I didn't really like shimmery eyeshadow that much, so I was like, I don't even want shimmery eyeshadow like with all my makeup. I want only matte. So this one is really good if you're looking for like a completely matte palette. This is a highlighting palette. This is the Smashbox Spotlight palette. And it has like these 3 highlighters in it. They're really gorgeous. This one is like the most subtle, and then this is the most like metallic, and then this is the most sparkly. So usually I will go with this one or this one if I'm going to use it. Typically this one is like for a more like natural day. But I really like this, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you can get these anymore, like this specific one. I think this might have been like a limited edition thing. I got it like 1 or 2 years ago, so I don't really know. And then I have one last eyeshadow palette. This used to be my go-to fave. I don't really know how I feel about Huda Beauty anymore, so I don't really use it that much. This is the Rose Gold Edition Textured Eyeshadow Palette. So the colors are really pretty. I'm pretty sure I used this for like my prom makeup, and it came out really nice. I really liked it a lot. Yeah, I mean the shadows are really good. I didn't really like the textured ones. Like I feel like they look kind of like cakey on my eyes, but if you're into like the textured eyeshadow look, then this is a really good one too. But yeah, you know, Huda Beauty is a little controversial, so I don't really know. It's a good palette though if you're looking for like good quality shadows. She has really good stuff. And then I just have these 2 like bigger random things. This is just like a Tarte magnetic eyeshadow palette, and then this is the, yeah, I literally bought this because I got this like Lottie London highlighter pan, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Like I got this in my Ipsy bag, but it just came in like a random thing. I actually still have it. Like it came in just this. This is the Good Girl highlight, but it's not even magnetic. Like it doesn't even stick in here. I just keep it in there. That's just a highlight. And then I got this really big Morphe Glamour Bronze bronzer in the shade Icon. It's like the super big matte bronzer. Really nice. I just keep it with like my bigger stuff in my drawer, so that's why that's in there. So yeah, those are all my eyeshadow palettes that I keep in here. Oh wait, I didn't show this one. I have the Becca Eyelights palette from like the Ski Glow collection. I think it was the holiday collection, either last winter or this winter that just passed, you know. This just has really pretty eyeshadow shades, and I also use them as like highlighters because they have like moonstone, opal, like all those kinds of shades in here also. So they're really, really pretty. You couldn't do like a full eye look with this, but if you're looking for like a good shimmer, this one's really good. I love this. Definitely recommend that one. So I have all my eyeshadow palettes. I don't need them all, but I need them all, you know? It's like one of those. I also keep my foundations that I use every day out on my desk just because it doesn't bother me to have them out and they don't really fit in there that well. So I have the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, and this is in the shade Snow. It is a little bit dark for me. I am whiter than snow, apparently. So this one I use if I like want to look a little tanner, or if like I actually have like a little bit of fake tan on, I'll use that one. This one is like my everyday. It still looks too dark, but I swear once I put it on, like this is what I have on today. It's pretty good. This is like probably one of my go-to like favorite foundations. This is the Maybelline 24-Hour Super Stay Foundation, and I am the shade 110 Porcelain. I really like that one. And then I just have some powders out here also. I have two of the Maybelline Fit Me loose powders. These are like my favorite powders. I have one in the shade 05 Fair, and then the other one in the shade number 10 Light. Yeah, Fair Light number 10. This one is a little bit more yellow. This one is a little bit more lighter, kind of more cream toned. So if I'm like tan-ish, I'll use the darker one, but then normally every day I'll just use the light one in 05. So then I also have this Becca Hydra Mist powder. This is what it looks like. I actually accidentally broke like the inside part, so I always get powder everywhere whenever I use it. But this is also another really good one. It does give flashback, whereas these ones I don't really get flashback, so it's up to you. Yeah, I also have really dry skin, so I always put these on with like a damp beauty blender. I never like bake or anything like that. And then I just have my brushes. They're actually on my eye brushes right now, but I have like my face brushes in this, and then my eye brushes in just like this, like kind of like a gold like fabric. I don't know, it looks like a brush holder, like a pencil holder, whatever you want to call it. I have my Morphe setting spray, the continuous setting mist. Okay, so in here I have the IT Confidence in a Compact in Fair. This is like one of the little compact, it's like a cream one, so you can go in with a brush or you can go in with the little like poof that it comes with. This one, it's not my favorite, but like I feel like I can't give this to anyone because I feel like a cream, it's like, I don't know, I just feel like a cream is like kind of gross to give to somebody. But if I want like a super like heavy, not heavy, if I want like a really like glam look, like foundation on like full coverage, I'll use this because it is like a lot thicker since it's not like a liquid foundation, so I'll use that. This is my baby. This is the MAC Double Gleam highlighter. It is the prettiest highlighter. It was very expensive. This is actually what I have on right now. It's just super glowy and like so pretty. I love that. This is like my favorite thing that I use. If I want my highlighter to last and look really pretty, I use this one. Okay. So then for blush, I'm pretty like particular on blush. I really only like this like one specific shade of pink, if you couldn't tell. Kind of like a corally-ish color. First thing I have is this Tarte blush. This is in the shade Glisten. I don't know, I got this like when they were doing a promotion around the holiday time. I don't know if you can still get it. It's kind of like this coral color that has like a gold shimmer to it. I actually do like shimmery blushes, so I know like a lot of people don't, but I do. Another one, this was like one of my first, this is like the first blush that got me into blush. This was the Lorac Buildable Blush Matte in the shade Technicolor. So I know I just said that I liked shimmery blushes, but if like today I actually wore a matte blush because I didn't want it to look like super crazy because I was like working, so I was like, let me just do, you know, nothing super shiny, but this one's really, really good. I really, really recommend the Lorac blushes if you can get your hands on one. And then this was one that I actually got in my Ipsy bag. This is the Seraphine Botanicals Lychee and Gold Healthy Glow Rose Gold Blush. So again, this is like that kind of pinky corally color, and it has like a gold sheen. Whenever I put this on, I don't know what's in this stuff. Whenever I put it on, my cheeks just look so smooth and like so nice. I love this. That one's really good. So I guess we'll go on to bronzers that I have in here. I have 3 bronzers in here. By the way, I'm keeping all of these. I already did my declutter, so I'm going to show you what I got rid of. And then I'm just showing you like my favorites and like kind of a collection haul. So I have the MAC Alia or Alia, I don't know how you say it, bronzing powder in the shade Baby Girl. So this is a, again, gold shimmer bronzer, but I really like it. The gold honestly doesn't even come up. This is a super buildable bronzer. It's not like that pigmented at all, which I kind of like. I don't know, it's just like a really nice bronzer. It makes your skin look nice and like satiny and like dewy and glowy and stuff. Really like that. And then again, of course, my favorite is the Butter Bronzer. I have this in the shade Light Bronzer, but the regular one is also good. This one smells so good. It's so pretty. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. It's like a satin instead of like a shimmer or like glowy or anything like that. It's like a satiny color, so I really like that. This is probably my favorite bronzer that I've ever owned. That one's really good. Another kind of glowy-ish bronzer that I really like is this Too Faced Bronzed Peach. This is in the shade Toasted Peach. The only thing is, I think like a lot of people have had a problem with it because I ordered this from the Too Faced website and it came broken. Like, I'll show you. It came broken like this. Like, the actual product came out of the pan and it was like all like kind of smashed up. So I let them know and they said I could keep it and that they'll send me a new one. So then they sent me another new one and then it was broken again. So it's like, what the heck? So I'm like, I'm not gonna order it for a 3rd time. I don't need 3 of these. Like, I could still use it, but like it came broken. So like I emailed them, you know? So then I just ended up getting a refund. So I had 2 of them. So I gave one of them away, I think, to one of my friends like a little while back. But I actually ended up keeping it because it's like, it's a nice bronzer. I put it on earlier today. I didn't touch it up at all and like went through work and everything, but it's pretty good. Like, I really, really like it. And again, it has like a little bit of like a gold shimmer to it because, okay, I have really dry skin, so I like anything with like a little bit of shimmer. So that's why everything I have is like shimmery. A couple more things that I have in here. I have this little mini Hoola Quickie contour stick. Again, if I'm gonna cream contour, lately I've been using this one. I'll put it on like under my foundation and then I'll put foundation on over top and then do a little bronzer. And I find that makes it last a lot longer because my bronzer like never would last. But that's what I did today. Again, I put this on, did like my foundation skin, everything like that, and then I did a little bit of the Toasted Peach bronzer on top of that. And it seemed to have worked, so I really like this one. It blends out pretty nicely. I don't think I've tried it over foundation, so I don't know how it works with that. But I really like it and it lasts a long time, so definitely recommend that. Another thing that is like, I don't know how I ever lived life without this. This is the MAC Paint Pot in the shade Soft Ochre. This is like an eyeshadow primer. It's so good. It cancels out everything on your lids. It makes your eyeshadow last for forever. It like literally doesn't crease. This is really great if you're looking for like a super good eyeshadow primer that'll like last a really long time, or if you have like super veiny lids or you want to do like any bright colors. Definitely get a paint pot. I just happened to get mine in the Soft Ochre shade, which is like best for my skin tone. Another thing that I love is the Glam Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Moisturizer. This is in the shade Nude Glow. It's like a super glowy moisturizer, basically whatever it said. So you can see here, and then it's like super shiny. So sometimes I'll put this all over my face before makeup if I'm like looking super dry, or you can actually put it like on top of like your cheekbones. It even works like if you put it on, like I'll throw a little bit on right now. It does work on top of makeup pretty nicely, like on top of like powder and stuff. But yeah, I really like this underneath, on top, as a highlighter, anything. This is really good. I really like that. Another liquid highlighter, I have this mini Naked Skin. This is in the shade Sin. This one is super, super nice as well. So shiny and so pretty. You can see it right here. on the bottom. Really like that one. This one lasts a really long time. It does dry down super quick, so I don't think it would work really like on top of makeup, but underneath makeup and then like putting on top, you could still see it through. Like, it is so nice. Another liquid highlighter I have is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid. This one is in the shade Liquid Opal. So that's just another liquid highlight. I don't really think I have to show you. This one is a little bit darker though. It's like over there. I don't know, my whole hand is shiny, but yeah, this one's really good. It's just like kind of expensive. I think it was like a free sample, so I was like, I can't get rid of that. It's so pretty. And I actually really like liquid highlight, like putting it underneath my makeup. I think it makes my skin look really nice and glowy, like right now. Loving it. Okay, so on to, I guess, like concealer and stuff like that. That seems to be what's left in the drawer. So I can't really, so the thing with concealer is I don't really want to get rid of it because I can't like give it to like somebody because it was used, so I feel like that's kind of gross, so I just hoard them all basically. First thing I have is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer. I'm in the shade 1N Extra Light Neutral. This one's really good. It's kind of thick, which is why I haven't been using it a lot lately because my skin has just been so dry. It just looks really cakey, so I've been using kind of like lighter, more moisturizing concealers, but in like the summer and stuff like that, that one's really good. It has super good coverage. Then I have, this is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. This is in the shade Light Pale. It is too dark for me. Light Pale is too dark. I actually only ever tried it once. Like, you can see the side of it is like still clean. But yeah, that's it right there. Sorry, that is not Light Pale. So I think I'm gonna give this to my friend because like it's me, and I have literally used it on, I didn't even think I used it on my face once. I think I only put it on my hand. So I'm like, this looks really dark because I ordered it online. Dumb decision, but did. So I have a couple more concealers. I'll kind of like rapid fire off these. This is the Revolution Fast Base Concealer in the shade C1. Really nice, like that. ColourPop Concealer in the shade Fair 08. It is a little bit light for me, so I use this to highlight like my under eyes and stuff like that. NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is in the shade Chantilly. Again, a little bit light, but it's super moisturizing, really nice and radiant. Obviously, it's in the name. And then my by far favorite concealer ever, I literally have two of them in here right now, is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade number 10 Fair. I forgot to tell you, I also have the MAC Prep and Prime in the shade Natural Radiance. This is like one of the like radiance base. Kind of the same thing as the Glam Glow. That one's a little bit more like champagne. This one's a little bit more yellow. It doesn't really matter. It does the same thing, but I really, really like it. I had a mini sample of those, and I actually bought like the full size one, so that goes to show how good it is. Now I'm gonna go on to like miscellaneous eye, lip, eyebrow products. So this one is the Mega Slim Skinny Tip Eyeliner from Wet n Wild. Then my favorite mascara combination, I guess I'll show you, is the L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara. This one is the one with like a super like bendy wand, and it's like just like really long and like lengthens your lashes like crazy. And then I have the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. This one is more for like thickening and stuff like that. I just like layer these two on, and then it's the best combination. It's what I have on today, and this is after wearing it for like 10 hours. I don't even know. Some more mascaras that I like. This is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. This is again super lengthening. It's kind of like a more wet formula, so you have to be like a little bit more careful when you're applying it. Same thing with this Lancome Hypnose Drama. This one is pretty similar to that Urban Decay one. The wand is just a little bit different, but it's still same thing, like a pretty wet formula. Really voluminous and like thickening. So if you want that in a mascara, that one's really good. I guess I'll go into like a few lip products that I have in here. These aren't necessarily things that I wear all the time, but like I want to have them be available. This is, as I'm saying that, this is my most worn product ever. This is the Buxom Lip Gloss in the shade Sophia. These are the full-on plumping lip polishes. Honestly, get this shade, either get this one or get the shade Dolly. They're amazing. They're so good on your lips. They don't feel like, they don't tingle like how the Too Faced lip injections one tingle. This one is more of like a cooling feeling, which is really nice. I don't know how they work so much with plumping, but I have it on right now. I've been wearing this like the whole day. Like I always just like reapply this. But I don't know, I just feel like they just make my lips look really nice and smooth and super good. So that's literally my favorite. I went through like a whole one of them already, so like I had to get my second one like that. Then I have the Kylie lip kit in the shade Posy. If I'm gonna wear a liquid lipstick, which is literally never, I'll wear this one. I do use the lip liner a lot actually. You can see it's like pretty much empty. But I always get a lot of compliments whenever I wear this. Again, this is in the shade Posy K. Another thing I love is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb. This is in just like the original Fenty Glow shade. This is like, I got this one like when she like first launched her range. It is a little bit sticky, but it is just so pretty. Like, it is just so nice. I love that. I actually did like a review on this like a year and a half ago almost. Like, I don't even know why I did this. Like, I was just so excited about it, and I got like 2,000 views, so just saying, check that video out on my review of the Gloss Bomb. And then I have this Essence Water Kiss Glossy Lip Color. This one literally feels like you're putting water on your lips, but it's actually really pretty. This is in the shade Underwater Beauty, and it's like this. It's kind of more of like a stain, but I really like that one. It smells a little weird, but you just gotta get past that. Then I have the Kylie lipstick. I think it's in the shade like Dulce de Leche. It doesn't say anywhere on here, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Obviously you can see I have like not really used it that much, just because I thought it was like a different color. It's kind of more brown. I don't really wear brown. I don't even really wear lipstick in the first place, which is why I got rid of so many when I was decluttering everything. But this I actually got in my Ipsy Glam bag. This is the It's About Time Vivid Lipstick Mini from Sugar? I don't know. It's in the shade number 9, Better Call Salmon. So it's like this. It's kind of like a nude-ish, like kind of more pinky color. I really like it. I actually wore this when I went out for my like anniversary with my boyfriend, when we went out to dinner, and I posted a picture on Instagram, which is right here, and a lot of people liked. Like, my friend was literally like, oh my god, you look so pretty. I'm like, it's definitely the lipstick, so whatever. So for brow stuff, I have the Urban Decay Brow Blade, where it's like one end is the pencil and then the other end is the marker / pen. I love both ends of it. I use them both just like interchangeably randomly. Today I used the pencil with a little bit of brow gel. My favorite brow gel is the Essence Make Me Brow in the shade 02 Brownie Brows. It has like fibers in it. It's just like the most perfect brow gel ever. It just adds like the best tint. It doesn't really like hold them in place super like stern, but I don't know, it's just sometimes even if like I don't do my brows at all, I'll just like run this through and it just looks so good. But a new brow product that I actually got is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Gel. This one, I got it in the shade Dark Brown, which is what I use like the pomade, like the actual dip brow. This one's a little bit too dark, so you have to be careful. It literally like fills in your brows. Like, I'll have no eyebrow product on and then I'll go through my brows a couple times with this and it looks like I literally like used the dip brow and like did my eyebrows. It's crazy. So definitely be careful with this. It's like full coverage, and that one makes your brows feel like stiff. But I really like it if you don't like. It's just like a super good, easy, like quick thing to do. Another brow gel is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set Volumizing Brow Mascara. I have this in the shade Dark Brunette. It has like a super skinny like brush right here. That one's also really good. It's a little bit lighter, so that's why I like that Essence one, because like I actually have like pretty dark eyebrows and this one's like a little bit more warm toned, so I just don't really go for that one that much, but I still like it if like I don't know, I still really like that one. And then my favorite brow pencil for the longest time is the ColourPop Brow Boss in the shade, in the shade Brunette. So this is just a really great one. It has a spoolie on the other end. I love the spoolie. I have some eyeshadow primers. I have the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Anti-Aging, and then the Morphe Eyelid Primer in Translucent. These ones aren't pigmented like the MAC one is. These ones are just like a more like, obviously like I said, translucent. But these ones, like, your eyeshadow will not crease with these either. These ones are also super good. Again, more brow stuff. I just have the actual Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown. It's kind of gross, but I'm gonna hold on to it just because I haven't had it for that long, so I'm gonna keep it. Then I have this, oh my god, this was my favorite lipstick. Oh my gosh, this is in the back. I forgot about it. This is the Lorac Los Angeles Alter Ego Hydrating Lip Stain in the shade Secret Agent. It's just like a stick lipstick, but I remember it was like pretty much exactly the color of my lips, but a little bit darker, like a little bit more brown, and like I would wear this every single day. I'm gonna start wearing it every single day again because it is so good. I love this. I have some more lipsticks. I have 2 MAC ones, 1 mini one. This is in Velvet Teddy. This one is so nice. It's so cute. It's like in between a purple, it's in between like a pinky brown, just a great nude color. Then I have this one in the shade Brave. This is the Satin. This one is a little bit more pink, so if I'm going for like more of like a pink lip during that day, I'll go for this one. That one is the full size one. Oh yeah, here is my other like mini Buxom lip gloss. I'm still gonna hold on to it. This one's in the shade Dolly, so it's a little bit different than the one that I have, which is in Sophia. It's like a little bit more purple. I mean, I can still get like some out of it, so I'm just gonna keep that. I have a Jeffree Star lip ammo. This is, I think, from like the holiday collection, so it's red. This is in the shade Calabasas, which is a little bit more of like a darker purple. My boyfriend got me this one. Thank you. I actually don't really like look that good in like purple lipsticks, but when I tried this on, I actually really liked it. So thank you for finally getting me a purple lip shade, Zach, that actually looks good. Then I have the Milk Makeup Kush Mascara. This one is pretty nice. It's so heavy, like the packaging is like literally metal, even the mini one. It's super volumizing and thick, so if that's what you're looking for in a mascara, then get this one. I know a lot of people love it. I personally go for more like long lashes rather than thick lashes, but if I'm want to be a little bit thicker that day, I'll go with the Milk Makeup one. I do have like a couple of things behind you guys on my little stand of stuff that I don't really use as often, but that's everything that I had in like my everyday drawer, which is stuff that like I'll typically reach for. But a couple of honorable mentions. I just moved the camera over so I could actually get into the drawer of stuff that I like is like my Jeffree Star highlighter. This one is in the shade Sarcophagus. It is so pretty. I am obsessed with this. It is actually like the tiniest bit, you can't see it. It is like the tiniest bit too dark. I don't know if you could see how it would be a little bit too dark on me because it is more gold. But like, I mean, I just can't get rid of it. If I don't go like super heavy handed with it, it works out fine. But if I'm going for like obviously like a more like kind of tanned glowy look, I'll definitely reach for this one. It's also just really big, so I just keep it away because the pan is like, it's like huge. It's like pretty much like the size of my hand. So yeah, and then I have this Model's Own bronzer. This is in the Sculpting Glow in Light Tan 01. It says light tan, but it's actually pretty dark for me, so when I'm more tanned, I like to use this because it's like super pigmented. You can see I just put it there, like literally like the tiniest bit, but it's super pigmented, so when I'm more tanned, I just like to have a darker option rather than like my light butter bronzer, so, you know. And then I just have like a bunch of random like liquid lipsticks. Like I have a ton of the Anastasia liquid lipsticks. These ones are in Vamp, Seraphine, and Ashton. Those ones are good. But again, I just don't really wear liquid lipsticks. So then I have this MAC one. It's in the shade Rio, which is like kind of like a darker red brown. Oh, I also have another one. This is in the shade Naked. I have a couple of mascaras. I have the Hourglass one, Maneater mascara, Smashbox Super Fan. I have a Lancome Monsieur Big. I have just like a clear brow gel. My mom actually likes to use this. Sometimes she has me do her makeup, so I just keep my stuff. I have a brow pencil by Flower Beauty. This one is like a little bit thicker, so I would compare it more, instead of like the Brow Wiz by Anastasia, I would compare it more to like the Brow Definer, where it's like the actual pencil is a little bit bigger. I have this Tarte Skinny Smolder Eyes. This is just like a pencil eyeliner like that. It's currently broken right now, but I don't really use like pencil eyeliner, so I just have that in case I do need it. Yeah, that's like pretty much all that I have in there. And then I have this Milani blush in the shade Romantic Rose. If I want like a more mauve blush, I have one in there. I have some of these Wet n Wild highlighters. I have them in Golden Flower Crown and then Precious Petals. These are both a little bit too dark for me, but they are still like so gorgeous. I couldn't get rid of them. That's why I just keep them in there rather than like my everyday. Another one that is so nice is the Ofra highlighter in Rodeo Drive. This one is so expensive. It is like the tiniest bit too dark. It's pretty much the same shade as like the Jeffree Star one. And then I have this little tiny, this is from Nomad. This is the illuminated highlighting powder in Midnight Sun. This one is a super little tiny highlighter. It's also really pretty, but it's not as like blinding. It's a little bit more subtle. It's that one down here. But I couldn't get rid of it. It's just so cute, and like you can never have too many highlighters, you know? So I'm gonna keep that. I have the NYX A Wavy Glow. This is like a liquid highlighter. This one's like a little bit more pink, kind of more rose gold. So if I ever want to do like a more pink or rose gold highlight, I just want to be able to have that. Then I have the Tarte mini sample. This is in the shade Fair Sand. I do really like this. It's super thick, but I still have a little bit left in here, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm not gonna give that away. None of my friends are as pale as me, so you know. Then I have the Benefit Watts Up. I have a little mini one of these of like the highlighting sticks. Again, you don't have a lot of liquid highlighters, but this is so cute. It's also like pretty new, and like I know like I do use it. Another liquid lip. This one, if I do wear a liquid lip, this one doesn't dry down all the way. I will wear this. They smell so good. They smell just like cake and candy and sweets. These are the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Color, and this is in the shade Embrace. So love that. And then I just have a little mini Hangover RX replenishing face primer. I actually I used to have like a big one of this, but I'm pretty sure it'd be my skin breakout. Again, I'm super sensitive, so I'm gonna go ahead and give this to my friend along with the Ofra Cool as a Cucumber primer. This one's like a little bit more for like if you have like red skin and stuff, and I used to use this, like I used it like maybe like 5 times, but I just wasn't obsessed with it, so I'm gonna give that away as well. And along with the Wet n Wild Natural Finish setting spray. I just have so many setting sprays, like I'm never gonna get to using this one, so these are the only things that I had set aside that I plan on putting with the rest of the stuff that I'm gonna give away. This is the Essence Fresh and Fit Foundation, and then the Tarte Shape Tape Foundation. This one is in number 10 Fresh Ivory, and then this one is in the shade Porcelain. I think they stopped making this one, but I really like both of these. This one is for if I'm a little darker, if I'm a little lighter, so I like both of those. It's good to have options because you never know what your skin is gonna react to. So, and then lastly, I have like another little thing over here. This is just full of kind of like random things. I have a bunch of these little Stila like liquid shimmers and shadows and stuff like that. I have it in, let's see, I have a big one in Kitten Karma, and then I have a little one in Embellish, Dollish, and Stylish. So Kitten Karma I think is like the most glittery ones. These ones are a little bit more of just like a shimmer. I have this Stila liquid lip in the shade Patina. It is so pretty, can't get rid of it. It also smells amazing. I have the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Liner. This is in Glam Rock. It's just like a silver liner. I use this for my prom, so that's sentimental. I have the ColourPop Super Shock Cheek Highlighter in the shade Lunch Money. This one is absolutely gorgeous. I dug my nail into already, so whatever. Oh, and then I have the little Natasha Denona Mini Sunset Palette. This one is so pretty. I got this as a gift from my boyfriend's sister for Easter last year. She put this in my little basket. So cute. Love it. I just have like a couple of these random like Tarte liquid liners. They came in like a set. They're like these little random ones that you just like twist off, and you can take like the little brush that it comes with. I don't know. I got them in a set. I don't really use them that often, so I'm just not really going to show you. And then I have these ColourPop Super Shock shadows. I actually got rid of a bunch of these, so the ones I kept were the matte ones. This is in Glow, and the other one is in Cornelius. It's just like a cream color and then brown. So that's what I have in there. I just have in this drawer a couple of different lashes. So I have these Tarteist Pro lashes These ones are really pretty. They just look like that. I don't really wear lashes that often, so whatever. These are the Sephora collection Lily lashes. I actually got these at TJ Maxx for $8. These are the ones in the shade London. So these are really, really gorgeous. They're super thick and long, so I won't typically go for those if I'm just like trying to look casual, which if I'm trying to look casual, I'll usually go for these. These are the Ardell 161 lashes. I don't remember the exact name of them, but I like those. And then these ones are again a little bit thicker. These I think are Kiss lashes in the style corset. That's everything that I have in my makeup collection. If you want, you can stay tuned for part 2, which will be my next video, which will be going through all of the stuff that I am getting rid of. Oh my god, I also forgot I have the James Charles X Morphe eyeshadow palette. This is again one of my faves. It was on top of my desk so I didn't see it, but that one's really good. Anyways, as I was saying, you can stay tuned for part 2 where I'm going to go through all of the stuff that I decluttered from my collection, and all the stuff I'm going to be giving away. I'll kind of explain, you know, why I didn't want to keep it, why it wasn't best for me. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a long one. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!